The National Youth Council of Nigeria has described the bill to scrap the National Youth Service Corps as a ploy to give into Boko Haram's agenda of violence against Western education. Briefing journalists in Abuja, the council advised the National Assembly not to give into any attempt to destabilize Nigerian youths. Helen Osamedekins reports.
The National Youth Service Corps was established through Decree 24 by the Yakubu Gowon administration in 1973 as part of strategies to foster unity in the post-Civil War era. But several years later, the scheme seems to have lost its appeal in the face of a deteriorating security situation in the country. A bill introduced by a member of the House of Representatives is seeking to scrap the scheme. The bill argues that due to insecurity across the country, the NYSC management is now posting corps members to their geopolitical zones, thereby defeating one of the major objectives for setting up the scheme. But the bill has met divergent reactions from many Nigerians, including the National Youth Council of Nigeria. The National Youth Council of Nigeria expresses disappointment in the bill, saying it is a ploy to achieve Boko Haram's agenda against education.
If you now come to sit down in the lower chamber to say a scrap must be done on the bill that established NYSC, that means you want Nigerians to be an illiterate country. And that means there are some people behind this move. And what we have just said is that we do not want our respected House of Rep member to be used.
It wants the National Assembly to support government and the security agencies in providing lasting solutions to insecurity in the country.
We do not deny the fact that there are security challenges in our dear nation, but we would have expected the House to be more engaged in finding solutions to support our troops on the front line and boost their morale, rather than using the legislative privileges to declare victory for enemies of our nation by calling on the scrapping of this national scheme like the National Youth Service Corps.
The council wants those calling for the scrapping of the scheme to consider that the scheme has done more good than harm to national development. The bill, which is still before the House of Representatives, is expected to go through the Senate and signed by the President to become an act. Helen Osamedekins, TVC News, Abuja.